What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Miss Azrael's Gaming. So we're getting back into Argus today, and we're gonna hack this repair for 80 Bix, and I believe it's to get us some information on, was it Veronica Thomas? I believe was her name, so that we could find out where she lives, so we could look into this area that Argus may have come out of, which may also be the place that we have to chain him back into for unknown. So Cinnamomy's login data was retrieved. Okay, we've got the username, registry, and password. Okay, so it worked. I hope that was the last time. I mean, it worked. Okay, so don't know what we'd do without you, Azrael. Sorry about that. My stream got, my recording got a little stalled there, but luckily I caught it before we got too far into it. Okay, so brilliant. The login works. There are several homeowners with the name Vanessa Thomas. Oh, it's Vanessa, not Veronica. Let's see. Let's narrow down the search results. Rural area. Okay. Means out in the country. Date of purchase was approximately 3 years ago. Next to a church. I think I've got it. Well done. Excuse me. Oh no. Okay, can't you find the address? What is it? Didn't it work? What's going on, Betty? Suspicious activity detected, access blocked. Great. So that was kind of like all for nothing. Shit. They noticed unauthorized access. That could mean trouble for you, Betty. Then they also know that I hacked the account. I mean, more than likely, it was probably Betty's fault, to be honest. My hacking skills are just too great. Too great. So I don't think it was me, but I mean, that could mean trouble for you, Betty. It was probably you. Betty worsened. This is the first bad one I got with Betty. Thanks, Azrael. I mean, I'm just telling the truth. Just telling it like it is. But maybe I'm lucky. Excuse me. I downloaded a VPN beforehand. A what? Then we're probably lucky. I'm sure that's why access was blocked. I mean, that's possible. Because it's coming from like a different area. So it's very possible that that's why it was blocked. I mean, it just doesn't just block you and say where you're coming from. It can also block, you know, you being able to go into some things. Okay, so guaranteed, some systems react very sensitively to VPNs. I didn't know that. What do we do now? How can we get the address? Who said I didn't have the address? Well, was she just like in the middle of it and it did it? Before I was locked out, I was able to take a screenshot. Fast acting, Betty. Great. Okay, so Vanessa Thomas, 3 Church Square, Westbrook. I mean, it just happens to be next to a church and it's on Church Square, so... you're the bomb. According to Google, Westbrook is a small town, quite remote, but not that far from here. Okay, how far away exactly? Do any of you know the place? Say nothing. Go with, do any of you know it? I mean, if it's not that far, somebody might know it. Never heard of it. Me either. It's kind of strange, so close, and yet we didn't hear anything about the video. Maybe we're lucky for once. Should we get going, Carl? I'm in front of your house already. But I wanted to discuss something with you first. I'll come up. Oh, what are they going to talk about? Hey, I've been home for a few minutes, but I didn't want to interrupt. Okay, finally, how are you doing? Are there any news? It should actually be, is there any news? But how are you doing? First, I lost my sister and now Dano. I'm trying not to break down. I don't think she should be alone, personally. I think she needs to go stay with somebody. I no longer believe that Detective Barris thinks we're the culprits. But he senses that we're hiding something. I was about to tell him the rest, too. But Danu is dead and Amy is in danger. We can't waste any more time at the station. Oh, and Betty, I know why your dad was at the crime scene. He's supporting Dr. Bennett with the autopsies again. Of course, he doesn't say a word about it to me. At least now I know why he stormed out of the house earlier. Guys, Caro and I have an update. We called Professor Fontaine and told her we would work on the project with Azrael and Tim. She's coming with us to the house. Interesting. If anyone knows about these things, it's her. Well, that's for sure. That's for real. She'll know exactly what they're looking for. I don't know what to make of it. Good idea. If you find something in the house, she'll be the best judge of it. We shouldn't drag anyone else into this. I mean, it is a good idea. It is dangerous, but it's also dangerous for Ben and Kara to go there. So it's no more dangerous for the professor to go in there because she's been involved in these conversations. And if Argus is reading our phone, Argus already knows she's involved. So I think it's a good idea. She's going to be able to help us get to the bottom of this. Exactly. Great. It would have been too late now anyway. She's getting into my car right now. I think Kara already had this whole thing planned out before she even told Ben. Okay, she lives around the block. Good luck. Take care of yourself. So Kara's offline. Yeah, she probably called Fontaine on her way to Ben's house. And she was like, hey, look, I need you to come here. It's Basti. I thought I clicked on it. Did I click on it? I might not have. I might have missed it. Okay, so let's get into Love Radar and talk to our boo Basti. Okay, hey there. Or hi there, I guess I should say. I'm just so excited I can't read now. I just felt like texting you. I mean, you can feel like doing a lot of things, but I just want to stop it at texting. I mean, you could ask me out on a date, before Argus interrupts us again. I'm not doing so great. So much has happened lately. After the murder of the student, 2 more bodies were found. It's driving me up the wall. Okay, so he's having kind of a reaction like Noel did. Did you hear about it? Yes, I did. Dreadful. Heard about it, but would rather not talk about it. It's like, yeah, I did. It's dreadful. But we should talk about nicer things. Ooh, video.
Oh dear, I must have accidentally dragged you down with me. Sorry about that. This whole thing is pretty overwhelming. How about we play a fun game to take our minds off it?
Very monotone, but you know what? Let's play a fun game. Let's play a fun game. You didn't drag me down at all, Basti. I think it's a good idea. Oh, only good idea or only because it's you with a winky face? Oh, we're going winky face. Only because it's you. Okay. I suggest an emoji quiz. I'll send you 1 or more emojis at a time. And you can guess the word or groups of words. Okay, that's fun. I've done that a few times. Okay, there are different categories. For example, movies, songs, proverbs, etc. Ready? Absolutely. I guess I have no choice. Absolutely. Which proverb is this? Okay, so we have raining cats and dogs. I already know what that is right off the bat. But what's funny is I've noticed we only really interact with Noel and Basti. I guess it could be Basti as well. But we only interact with them mostly. So I'm wondering if maybe one of them is going to be Argus. Just curious. Or they're like involved with Argus or something. I kind of get the feeling of that. Okay, so like a dog with 2 tails. It's a dog-eat-dog world. It's raining cats and dogs. I had that on lock. Well done. I see you understood the game. Let's move on to the next question. Which song is this? Excuse me. Cheers. Okay, I might have to look at this one. So, Hangover by Taio Cruz. A Little Party Never Killed Nobody by Fergie. Or What Do You Mean, Justin Bieber? It's probably Hangover because the characters look sick. I was going to say Cheers to Beers, but I would go with Hangover because I would think if it was A Little Party Never Killed Nobody, it would be more of a happy character than a sick character. What Do You Mean just doesn't fit, so I'm going to go with Hangover by Taio Cruz. That's right. I'm good at this. I had a really nasty hangover the other day, but the party was worth it. And you didn't invite me? Rude. Do you like to party? Sometimes, but I'd go partying with you. Yes, I do. It depends. Most of the time, I like to hang out. I mean, I've gone to them. I like going to them. It's not something I do constantly. But I would definitely go partying with Basti. I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, I mean, next time you go to one, maybe you should invite me. We've been talking for how long and you haven't even asked me out on a date? Very offended. Let's continue with puzzle number 3. Do you know this movie? Oh, I bet you I do. It. Because it's a clown. He, she, it. I like how that was put in that order. Oh, well done. Pennywise says hello. We can watch it together someday. Well, it better be the Tim Curry It, because I feel like it's so much better. I'll protect you. I mean, the one with Scarborough, that one's not so bad, but the original one is the best one. Okay, because this is so much fun, I have one more puzzle for you. Which star is this? Oh, God. Oh, no. Argus, don't. You bastard. You do this to me every time. You're just jealous. Eyes. Is it gonna be more eyes? Your eyesight belongs to me. God, Argus, I will tear your soul out of your body and burn out your eyes. Look, my eyes are on Basti right now. I am so sorry, Argus, that you just cannot handle it. You're just so jealous you didn't match with me on Love Radar. I'm sorry. It happens. What the fuck? Have you completely lost your mind? Not funny. I wonder if it's going to change. He's going to be like, what are you talking about? Help. Oh, no. Azrael, it wasn't me. You have to believe me. Oh, no, I believe you, boo. I totally believe you. OMG, how awful. Can't believe that just happened. Our game was distracting me a little, and now that happened? I swear, I have nothing to do with this. I'll restart my phone. And I'll try to calm down. I hope you can do that too. Take care, Azrael. No. I think this is a bad idea. Do not do that. Don't stop talking to me. I think it's better if you keep talking because I have a feeling that something bad's going to happen. Oh my God, it's going to be Basti. Argus is going to claim him because he's been so jealous. Because he knows how much I love Basti. And, the tattoos, the muscles, just the look. He knows how much I love Basti. And he's going to mess with him. Professor Fontaine, I'm busy right now. Okay? I am so deeply hurt right now because I know what's going to happen. Argus was getting way too jealous because he always did this. He broke into my conversations with Basti every time we were talking. Every time. Because Argus was jealous of him. All right, let's see what Professor Fontaine has to say. Okay, Azrael, how convenient that your friends let me get into their car. That way it'll be easy for me to devour their eyes and their souls. They'll be delicious and make me stronger. Great. Why don't you just mess with everybody, Argus? I mean, what the heck are you writing, Professor? This isn't you, is it? I can't take this anymore. I mean, I really want to put that one. I can't take it anymore. Okay, Professor, this isn't you, is it? It'd be funny if you could say, I can't take it anymore, and then the game just ended. Because you quit. Oh no. Did it go back? Is it the professor now? What do you mean? Of course it's me. Oh, I knew it. See, that's why I didn't write one of those weird ones. I made a mistake. Silly autocorrect. Sorry, I must have misread your text. Don't worry, let's forget about it. Oh, okay, see, now I see it changed. So, hello, Azrael. I'd like to thank you and your friends for thinking of me. That way I get first-hand information about the spectacular find. Kara and Ben seem very nice as well. I'll say, sorry, I must have misread your text. No problem. Thank you again. And please say hello to your colleague, Tim. Okay, so Betty's getting in touch. Okay, guys, this could change everything. Okay, so we got a memo.
I am Rebecca Baumann, and this is important breaking news. After an intense 3-year crime spree known as the Argus murders, there has finally been a significant development. Less than 2 hours ago, another victim, Danu B, was found. The police have arrested the alleged perpetrator in this gruesome series. It's Una Kempf, the sister of the student Mary Kempf, who was also murdered. The arrest was made after Una's DNA was found at one of the crime scenes. In addition, there is another decisive piece of evidence that links Una to the case, but cannot be made public at present for investigative reasons. This turn of events marks an important milestone in one of the most puzzling and disturbing criminal cases of our time. We will continue to keep you updated with the latest developments. Stay tuned for more details.
Oh, that's interesting. So, like, Juna, Mary Kemp's DNA was now found. Or her sister. Mary was the victim. Her sister, I forget the name now. I mean, they just said it. But, so her DNA was found at Danu's. Juna's was found at Lewis's. So, is Argus using these people to get rid of maybe witnesses of Argus? Or just using them to off people that tick off Argus? I mean, it's possible either way. Okay, so wow, that went faster than I expected. Then she must have kidnapped Amy too. No, I don't think so. I'm still not sure whether it was her or not. I feel the DNA being there, it probably was her, but I don't think she was present. Like, I feel like she was, like, possessed in a way. So I'm going to say I'm still not sure whether it was her or not. Because I don't feel it's, like, completely them. What puzzles me is that the speaker didn't mention anything about a kidnap victim. That's because that's not the one kidnapping them. Whoever unknown is, they're not any of the siblings. Okay, they finally arrested this psycho. I'm sure they've already taken Amy to safety. If that's really true, that would be the best news of the day. Hey guys, I'm in the car with Caro and Professor Fontaine. That's really good news. We've made it. Somehow that doesn't fit together. They would have mentioned that she had kidnapped somebody. More than likely. And so we know that she was not the kidnapper. So we still don't know who unknown is. Okay, what do you mean? That's what I thought too. Yes, it does. That's what I think too. It does not fit. These are two separate things happening. Feel free to tell us what bothers you. Then we can compare our concerns. The timing doesn't align. She doesn't know Amy at all. You go first. Okay, I'm going to go with the timing doesn't align. Yeah, that fixes my negative outcome I had with her earlier. So, exactly. She would never have had time to kidnap Amy. Yeah, because all this was kind of happening around the same time. And then call and text you as unknown. Unless She sent the text with a timer. She has an accomplice. Yes. She's innocent. Then call and text you unknown unless she's innocent. She has an accomplice. She sent the text with a timer. Yes. I mean, she could have done it with a timer because you can't kind of set up things like that. It could be an accomplice. I don't think she did it, though. I don't think she has anything to do with it. I don't know if she's innocent is the right answer, though. Then call and text you as unknown unless... I'm just going to go with it. She's innocent. I don't feel she did it. That's not what I was getting at. I was thinking of an accomplice. See, I figured she was going for accomplice, but I wasn't sure. It could have been one or the other. But you're right. We should take this possibility into account, too. So we can't relax just yet. Really, Argus? Really? Okay, behind the legends. Okay, so I have important news. Apparently the murderer has been caught. Dude, I heard that one too. Juna, Mary's sister. Okay, we've already heard about the arrest, but Juna is either innocent or has an accomplice. What? What makes you think that? Okay, send him all the unknown stuff and the stuff from Cinnamombies. The murderer came forward. There we go. Had a little bit of a lag there again. Fixed it. Sorry about that. Okay, so what's going on with you? Wait, I'll read quickly. Holy shit. That means Argus could really exist. I have to block that out first, otherwise I'll go completely crazy. Well, let's focus on the culprit for now. Now I understand. Juna couldn't have committed the kidnapping at that time. At least not by herself. Can I call you? Oh, premium choice option. I think this is the first one of this chapter. Of course you can.
Hi there. I've just thought about what a dilemma you're actually in. On the one hand, you have to tell the police about it. On the other hand, it would also have serious disadvantages, because if the murderer or Juna's accomplice found out about it, Amy would be in huge danger and you would lose an incredible amount of time. What's more, you actually have a lot of interesting leads right now. So here's a little idea from me. I know someone in the police force. He's actually quite a bigwig.
Strausser?
And I'm sure he'll be able to arrange something for you in the background. I'll get back to you when I have more information. Talk soon.
What's his name? Are you sure we can trust him? You know a lot of people. I mean, he does. He knows a lot of people. I know. On another note, I'm not mad, but I'm sharing all the information with you, risking my life, providing you with contacts, and you're not telling me that the murderer contacted you. Not cool, Azrael. Okay, you're right, I'm sorry. There's just so much going on at the moment, I forgot to tell you. Come on, don't be like that. I mean, truly, there's so much going on, I literally forgot to tell you. Never mind. Oh, no. What do you want?
Your time is running out. Hurry, or something terrible will happen to her.
No, it's it's not. It has not been 10 hours, okay? I got plenty of time. Okay, we're doing our best. You don't really think you'll get away with it, do you? Let Amy go, you sick bastard. I mean, we maybe I don't want to, like, say rude things to somebody that's got another person kidnapped. So let's say we're doing our best. Your best isn't good enough. That's probably what he'd say. Back into the Cinnamumbies. Damn it, guys. The killer got in touch again. Fuck. That means Betty was right. Either Juna has an accomplice or she's innocent. I said those things too. Thank you very much. So Amy's life is still in danger. Of course, all of us are in danger. Okay, hopefully Caro, Ben, and Fontaine will achieve something. Juna must be involved in the case somehow. It really looks like she was innocent. Okay, well, I mean, hopefully Caro and Ben, because we're supposed to leash Argus again. I know, they're our biggest hope right now. Okay. Okay, so Nico sent a message. There we go.
Hey, you two. I just parked in front of Michael's house and... I don't know how to say this. It's just a strange feeling. I used to call me a lot, but now... Don't think I'm crazy, but the house just feels evil to me. There are so many sad memories. I guess I have no choice. I'll be in touch soon.
Okay, so he's at Michael's house. I don't know if that was a glitch or something, everyone. I had to exit out and restart my game, and it played. So I don't know, like, if that was just a glitch on my end or what. Okay, so it's just a house. There's nothing wrong with it. Hardly surprising after all the murders Michael Bates committed. You don't have to go through with it if you feel uncomfortable. I mean, he doesn't have to. It would be nice, but... I know, but I finally need some certainty. Did Michael also commit the murders related to Love Radar, or only the Eyes Open murders? Let's find out together. Okay, so Ben sent a message. This is driving me crazy. Are you at the house yet? What's up? Question marks. We can't find the road to the town. This is the third time Caro has driven along the main road, but nothing. Don't you have GPS? Yes, of course, but it's not helping. Okay, so unknown route. Shit, it's starting to get really foggy here. Oh my god, are they near the orphanage? We need high beam already to see anything at all. Like a horror movie scene. Usually your high beams aren't good in fog, though, because it reflects back more light to you and you really can't see then. Okay, the professor has gone pretty quiet, too. Can you ask anyone for directions? Is there anything we can help you with from here? Don't you have anything to go on? I mean, have you passed anything to be able to ask for directions? Actually, a good idea. But there's nothing here but forest, road, and fog. Okay, so they're basically in the middle of nowhere, literally. Wait, something is flashing up ahead. What is it that you're seeing? A bus stop. Weird. We didn't notice it earlier. Is that a hooded figure? Or is that like just a picture? I like to see a hooded figure standing there, right there on the right. Careful, someone's standing there. Take a look at the map. Maybe there's a bus connection to Westbrook. That doesn't help us. I mean, there's somebody standing there, if that's what that is. Oh shit, didn't see that. Or, like, maybe you could, like, ask. Maybe they know. Maybe they're just waiting for the bus. Carl and the professor don't have a good feeling. They want to keep driving. But I'm sure this guy can show us the way. I'd get out of there now. It can't hurt. I mean, I would leave, personally. A hooded figure, cloud, in dark and black. You can't see their face, nothing. I'm out. I'm not staying there. And if, Carl and the professor have a bad feeling, it's probably bad. Definitely. Ben, haven't you learned anything from our movies? In horror movies, this is a moment where you should run. That's scary. What's he doing in the dark? Nothing good. Ben? Oh God, did he pull over? The one time a man asks for directions. And you don't want him to. I convinced them we're getting out now. That's a freaking bad idea. Oh, God.
What do you want in Westbrook?
We are looking for a particular house, or rather, the spectacular finds in it.
Go to hell.
We're just asking you where the road to this village is.
Since you don't want to listen, 200 meters in that direction, there's a narrow road through the forest, hidden by trees. Now get out of here.
He's rude. At least you knew the way, but he's rude. What a nice guy. Why is he so determined to keep you away from the town? Perfect, you'll know the way now. I mean, obviously he knows something's going on. Because I think he thought they were messing with him. I know, right? What a creep. I think he's got a screw loose. Or maybe he's onto something. But Fontaine made quite the impression on me. Although the guy sounded quite aggressive and crazy, she persisted. That is the way to Westbrook? Yikes. No thanks. Not surprised you had trouble finding the road. Roads like that are common in rural areas. Seems odd to me. I mean, it's not surprising you couldn't find it if that's the road. It'd be kind of hard to see. So strange there wasn't a sign. For fuck's sake. Not much cell coverage here. No, that's not good. It means we're going to be losing them quite often. Ben's offline. I hope they won't break down in the forest. Okay, so Nico sent us a message. So this is like all happening at once. Nico's getting ready to go into Michael's house. Ben, Caro, and Professor Fontaine are getting ready to go into that one house where Argus might have come out of. Okay, so are you there? I'm in Michael's house now. Of course there's no power. We really appreciate it, Nico. It's so weird to be back here. It always used to be a bit weird here. But now after everything that has happened, it's as if evil has settled into every inch of this house. Okay, stay strong, Nico. Get the documents and then get out of there. Take a good look around. You might find important information. I mean, you gotta stay strong, Nico. You can do this. I'll try to do that. I'm standing outside Michael's old study. I was never allowed in here. He was very strict about that. You've got to go in there. Perhaps he has other important documents stored there. Okay. He was even sicker than I thought. Those angels? Like, yeah, pictures of angels, cherubs. Dang, like a lot of them. The entire wall is covered with angels. He always said that angels were misunderstood. They're not kind-hearted protectors. They're proud warriors of justice. Ugh, Argus. He saw himself in that way. Check this out. The largest painting in this room. Oh, that looks creepy. And I knew something was going to happen. Did you see that? Say nothing. The painting. Yes, terrible taste. Oh, it's just me going crazy. Okay. But apart from these pictures, there's nothing here. No files, no documents, nothing. I'll go to the attic now. If I find anything else on the way up, I'll let you know. Okay, so Ben's back online. That's a good sign. We no longer believed it, but... Okay, looks like they found Westbrook. What's the town like? How is the drive through the forest? Say hello to Caro and the professor. I mean, what's the town like? That's the most important question. Is it dead? Like, is there nothing there? A mixture of Silent Hill and Haddonfield. Just kidding. It's not that bad. But in the dark with the thick fog, it looks almost spooky. We'll be in touch when we're at Vanessa's house. Take care. Always. Okay, so Ben's offline. What about us? Sorry for being so quiet. My dad came back home in the meantime. Or let's say he came back and left again. Did he say that he's working for the police again? Have you made up? Did he talk to you about Danu? Let's ask that one. I mean, he was her friend. You think he'd say a little something. Hardly. That's exactly why I need your help. He will indeed be attending the autopsies again. So he came home briefly to pick up a few documents. And he wrote something down on his computer. I guess notes on Danu's death and the crime scene. Okay, so that sounds interesting. So what? How is that supposed to help? Okay, I mean, that sounds interesting. Crime scene information might be a good thing. Notes on Danu's death. It's not the autopsy reports, but it'll be how they found him and stuff. Okay, so yes. But unfortunately, it also shows again how damaged our relationship is. Because my dad put a password on the file. I mean, that doesn't really say that your relationship's damaged. That is important information and nobody should be seeing it. So I kind of get why. But Azrael, so I wanted to ask you for help again. Can you please decrypt the file? Okay, so we have another file that we have to decrypt. All right. So we're going to have to repair it. All right, guys, we're going to do that when we come back. Hopefully you enjoy this episode of Argus. Everything's kind of building up and picking up a little bit of pace. We have Nico going to Michael's house. He is going to find some information there. He's going up into the attic where I'm sure he's probably going to find something. We are heading to Vanessa Thomas's house, with Ben, Caro, and the professor. And we're going to see if they find anything out about Argus having been in that house, in the basement of that house. Was that where he was chained up at and was able to break free? And, is that where we're going to, put him back? We also talked to Basti, which, was very, very heartbreaking because, of course, Argus had to butt his nose right into it and, ruin us talking by, posting his gobbledygook in the text message. And then Basti thinking he needed to restart his phone, which I don't think was going to help at all. But please leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think about the episode so far. What are your theories? Do you think we're going to be able to put Argus away, in that basement? Do you think we're going to get any more information about who the other killer is? Are there two killers, or is it just Argus? Or is it just somebody pretending to be Argus? So I guess we'll find out in the next episode. Please leave me a like, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you next time. Bye.